Okay, now settle down. It's time for bed.
But Dad, I can bounce like this all night. Bounce with me.
I'm sure you can, but you have an early day tomorrow. You need your rest.
Fine. But Dad, can you read me the story that you wrote for Mom?
Again, I just read it to you the other day.
Yeah, but it's such a cool story. I can't believe Mom was that awesome.
Yes, she was amazing.
So you'll read it?
Sure. Now get yourself tucked in. There was a treasure that only appeared at the end of a rainbow. It was said that this treasure was special. So many rumors surrounded this treasure. It could make you fly, give you the strength of 10 men, that if you were able to have it, then you would be that much closer to conquering life itself. So many people sought it out, but many who sought it never found it. Some gave up, some never returned. There lived the whimsical wanderer and his dog, who had a knack for falling asleep in nature. One day, as he slept, his dog woke up and wandered off. He awoke to find his dog missing. He heard him barking and followed the sounds through a field. He emerged through the field and immediately was in disbelief. His dog was standing at what seemed to be the end of a rainbow and barking at the most beautiful flower bed of lilies he had ever seen growing. Before he realized it, his feet had already started moving towards the flower bed, and he was surrounded by lilies. He decided to pluck one of the lilies up and put it in his travel bag. He stayed for a while, just laying in them and just looking up at the sky with his dog. He fell asleep. As the day faded away, so did the rainbow. And as night came, the wanderer wandered off until he found a cave to make a camp for the night. After camp was set, he reached into his travel bag for the flower, and it was gone. And in its place was a beautiful stone. It was greenish in color and emitted a bright and beautiful glow. The wanderer turned the stone into a necklace so he could keep it with him at all times. That night, a snowstorm passed over the region he was staying in, but the cave where he and his dog lay stayed unaffected. Another day, he was going over a bridge and the earth started to shake. The ground and the trees around him crumbled and fell into a lake below him. But yet, the bridge stayed intact. His wandering eventually brought him back home, where he was immediately surrounded and bombarded with questions about the beautiful stone around his neck. He told them the story of how his dog went missing, about the flower bed at the end of the rainbow, about the bridge staying still through the earthquake. He finally made it to his house where his family is waiting, and within days, the wanderer's story had spread from region to region, and he became known as the man who received the rainbow's treasure. One night, the thieves from all over surrounded this man's house and lit it on fire. The house burning got all the residents in town out of their homes. To their shock, the wanderer came out carrying his dog with his family next to him. The stone around his neck shining brightly. "Devil!" the thieves screamed as they ran away, out of fear that the thieves would return and hurt his family and the people of his homeland. He said goodbye to all his friends and family in the town, and he and his dog set off again. A month into his journey, he got tired and decided to lay down on a grassy field for a nap. The wanderer woke up to his dog barking again and someone standing over him. He awoke to find a young woman with colorful braids. She looked at him with a beaming smile and said, "Hello there. I've been looking for that stone everywhere. Mind if I have it back?" One day, I'm going to have to tell you what really happened to your mother. But you aren't ready for the truth yet. You begin your first step tomorrow. I have to get you ready, because one day they will come for you the same way they came for her.